A round of applause for Valerie.
Fine girl. See how you're blushing like a baby that was tickled.
Of course, I'm a baby.
Okay class, that will be all for today. See you tomorrow at noon for our next topic. Good day class.
What is it, Nestor?
You promised to stay with me after school for my football practice, remember?
Oh yes I do remember, and please, make sure the practice doesn't take much time, you know how worried my mother can get.
Of course, I do. Mummy's girl.
Hey Val, see you tomorrow. And thanks for earlier.
It's nothing, Angel. See you tomorrow.
Come on sluggish, walk fast, I don't want to be scolded again.
Mirabelle, who was already there with her friends to watch the boys practice, turned to see Nestor holding Valerie's hand as they walked into the field. She immediately got jealous because she had a crush on Nestor.
Is that not your crush and his bestie?
Don't worry, soon he will be holding my hand and not hers.
How soon? Can't you see the chemistry between them? Babe, just forget it, that guy is not for you, you can't have this one like the others.
Laugh as much as you can, Valerie, because soon, he will be mine. An hour into the practice, Valerie kept cheering Nestor up to keep him more active as he practiced. He was their best player, and also had a bright future in football.
Come on Nestor, keep up.
You know you're a lucky guy, Nestor. See how your girl is busy supporting and encouraging you, while others are here waiting to collect money they didn't work for.
Fred said, eyeing Mirabelle, who was busy chit-chatting with her friends.
Guy, I don't know what you're talking about, but as for me, I'm grateful to have such a friend as Valerie. I can't trade her for anything in this world.
Guy, you mean you guys are just friends? That means I can try my luck.
Try which luck? Guy, respect yourself and face your front. I don't want to see you close to Valerie for any reason.
30 minutes later, Nestor was through with his training. He walked up to Valerie, who was helping him to hold his bag, smiling. He collected his bag and sat down to drink the water that Valerie offered to him.
Thanks, Val.
You're welcome, Nestor. You have really improved your skills, and I'm sure it will take you places.
Thanks, Valerie. You sure do know how to encourage me. Don't worry, I'll definitely remember you when I make it big.
Story, I pray all those beautiful girls don't make you forget me when that time comes. Nestor, let's go before my mom comes looking for me.
Alright, let's go.
Nestor, why don't you come over to my mother's store and let me get you something chilled to drink, before you get to your house?
Alright.
He followed her to her mother's store, and stand close to the entrance. He peeped inside the store, and saw how big the store was from the inside. He also saw Valerie's mother discussing with a customer, while her sales girls were busy arranging the goods bought by the customer in a carton.
Here you go,
Valerie said, handing Nestor a plastic of cold mineral.
Wow, I never knew this store is this big, and there are varieties of goods in it.
Yeah, it is. Maybe you should come around by the weekend, so I can show you around. What do you think?
Please, my regards to your mom. I need to start going, and don't forget to do our assignment. You know how it is.
You're never a serious person when it comes to books. The only thing you're serious with that I know is your football, and nothing else.
That's what will put food on my table one day. Bye.
Bye. Mummy, good afternoon.
Sweetheart, how are you, and how was school today?
School was fine, but I missed you.
You think you're still a baby, right? Meet my close pal, Aunt Julia. She just relocated to Lagos. Valerie turned her head to greet Aunt Julia, but the aura she felt from her wasn't good. She brushed it off and greeted her.
Welcome, ma'am. I'll have to tell Mummy about what I feel. There must be something about this her friend.
How are you, Valerie? You've really grown. The last time I saw you, you were so small.
I'm fine, ma'am, thank you.
Valerie replied and went ahead to get herself something to drink. Dear, I guess she's just tired and hungry. Please relax and enjoy your drink. Where's this girl? Sonia, come and clear this place, and please join Tracy to attend to customers when you're done. Aunt Julia watched, as Valerie's mother joined her sales girls to attend to customers. She felt so jealous of her friend's progress, because nothing was working for her. Her business has crumbled, and she has become so broke that she had to relocate to Lagos, because she couldn't repay the loan she collected from some loan sharks who were threatening her.
See how Vicky is flourishing, look at her business, and how she's progressing on all sides. This is someone I'm better than. No, I can't keep asking her for help. I need to get the source of her wealth for myself.
Valerie stood in front of one of the deep freezers in her mother's store, and saw how Aunt Janet stared at her mother, and the way she smiled. At that moment, she confirmed her suspicions.
See how innocent my mother is, thinking this her friend is a good person. I must tell Mum what I saw, and how I feel about this her friend. I don't like her a bit.
She joined her mom and the sales girls to attend to customers because they were much, but she seized every opportunity she had to look at Aunt Julia from time to time, just to be sure they were safe.
This girl will really be a problem for me. If I don't act smart, I have to make sure she doesn't suspect me even for a second. Vicky dear, your customers are much, and it seems like you need an extra hand. Let me help you.
My dear, that's how it is. That's why Valerie comes to the store every day after school to assist me. If not, I wouldn't be able to attend to my customers on time.
That's very thoughtful of her. She's really a good girl.
She turned and rolled her eyes before asking a customer what he wanted.
Please give me 2 packs of 20 kilograms Sumovita, and 5 liters of power oil.
Okay.
Aunt Julia rushed and asked Valerie's mother the cost of the things the customer wanted, and she was told. She took everything and gave it to the customer, who in return gave her money for the goods, and asked her to keep the change.
Oh, thank you, you're kind.
She went back and gave Valerie's mother the money, who later gave her change for the customer, not knowing that the customer had left. Aunt Julia collected the change, and acted like she was going to give the customer, only to put it in the waist of her trousers, as she walked to attend to another customer. She helped out with the sales, till the customers were all gone, but not without stealing some money, and hiding the ones she was asked to keep. All these Valerie saw but kept quiet. She only shook her head and wondered what her mother saw in Aunt Julia to keep her as a friend. Aunt Julia stayed for 2 hours more, before she decided to leave.
Vicky, I'm so happy to finally come close to you. I don't know what I would have done if you had refused to help me when I needed it. Maybe by now, I would have been on the streets with my daughter begging for alms.
Come on, dear, don't say that. You're like a sister to me, and I'm glad to have you here with me. Don't worry, everything will be fine soon, okay? Tracy, please package some beverages, spaghetti, and other condiments for my friend.
Yes, ma'am.
Julian, please manage these little things here, and add this money to it. I promise to do better as time goes on. Vicky handed a brown envelope containing $40 to Aunt Julia.
What, all these for me? Wow, thank you so much, Vicky. I'm forever grateful to you.
Valerie sat in a corner, looking at her mother as she gifted Aunt Julia.
She saw the reaction on Aunt Julia's face as she hugged her mom, and how she rolled her eyes and raised her nose.
This woman is so bad, Mummy needs to beware of her.
Valerie dear, I'm leaving. Do take care of yourself alright, and be a good girl.
I hope you never come back.
A few minutes after Aunt Julia left, Valerie went to her mom to tell her what she saw, and how she felt about her friend Aunt Julia, but her mom asked her to hold on till they got home, because she was trying to place some orders for her goods.
Alright Mummy, I think my work here is done. I've got a difficult assignment to do, and I need all the time I can get to do it. See you when you get home.
Alright sweetheart.
Love you Mummy, bye.
She took her bag and left after saying goodbye to Tracy and Sonia. 30 minutes later, Aunt Julia had gotten to her house, and she saw her daughter, who was a year younger than Valerie, sleeping, and everywhere still untidy, just as she had left it since morning.
Stand up, you this lazy girl. So you couldn't sweep and clean this house since morning. What kind of child are you?
She yelled, after dropping the big bag containing everything Valerie's mother gave her.
Mummy, I'm hungry. I couldn't do anything because I was hungry and weak.
It's okay, sorry I took so long. Go and get a plate and spoon. I brought some beverages from my friend's store, eat some before you vanish out of hunger.
Her daughter zoomed off to get the plate and spoon. She filled the plate with Golden Morn cereal and added some milk. She couldn't wait to warm up some water, so she added ordinary water, and started eating like a thief. Aunt Julia watched her daughter for some seconds and shook her head. She put her hand in her bra and brought out the money she stole. She did the same with her trouser waist and brought out all the money.
Wow, Mummy, where did you steal all this money from?
Come and shut up and eat your food. I got $36 in minutes. I wonder how much I will get if I own the source.
I wonder what you gain in hurting other people.
Aunt Julia turned swiftly at her daughter and raised her hand to hit her on her back, but she paused halfway and hissed in between her teeth.
I don't blame you. Just be happy that I'm in a good mood, or else, I would have landed you a hot slap on that back of yours, foodie.
But Mummy, I'm your daughter, and I should be the one to tell you the truth at all times.
Keep the truth to yourself. How much has your truth brought to the table, or how has it helped you? Come on, leave this place now and start cleaning before I change my mind and descend on you.
I just hope you know how to count your teeth with your tongue, because a time will come when you'll need to. God knows I'm not part of it.
She said and ran out laughing. Aunt Julian couldn't do anything, because Queen was out of her reach, but she promised to deal with her when she got hold of her. Back in Valerie's house, Valerie had already done all she needed to do. She brought out her assignments and sat down in her room, but the thought of Aunt Julia kept coming to her mind, especially the suspicious smiles on her face. She couldn't help but feel somewhat worried for her mom.
There's something that's not right about that lady. I just hope Mom will believe me when I tell her everything I saw today.
She opened her textbook. She got to the page where the assignment was given, but still she could not concentrate. She kept trying to take her mind off Aunt Julian, but she couldn't, and then with anger, she closed the textbook and held her head in frustration.
Arg, what is wrong with me?
Nothing is wrong with you, sweetheart. In fact, you're looking good and healthy.
Daddy.
Hello dear, how have you been? I've missed you so much, my sweet Valerie.
I've missed you too, Daddy. Thank you for coming home. I was beginning to wonder if you had abandoned me.
Not in this life or the next will I ever do that. You and your mother are my entire world. I can never trade the both of you for all the riches in the world.
Oh Daddy, I'm glad to hear that. Mommy will be so happy to see you.
I know that, and I can't wait to see my wife too.
They both laughed and walked out of Valerie's room holding hands.
Wow, Daddy, what's in all these bags? They are much.
They are for you and your mom. I went for a little shopping for my queen and princess.
Thanks Daddy, you're the best. I can't wait for Mommy to return home, so that we can go through these together.
Alright, dear, let me go and freshen up. I guess your mom should be on her way home. It's already evening. See you in a jiffy.
Yes Daddy. God, thank you for blessing me with wonderful parents. I couldn't have asked for more.
Oh God, I'm so tired, I really do need some massage.
You sure do need one, dear, and I'm here to take care of that.
When did you arrive, and why didn't you call me?
I wanted to surprise you and Valerie.
And it worked. I was surprised to see Daddy too.
Valerie, have you done your assignment? Remember I saw you close your textbook out of frustration.
What happened? Is it difficult? Bring it to me later after dinner, let's solve it together.
I've done it already. It wasn't that difficult for me to do. It's just that something kept bothering me.
What's bothering you, Valerie dear? Tell it to Daddy and see it solved.
Go on dear, tell us what's bothering you.
Mummy, it's about your friend, Aunt Julian. There's something off about her that keeps giving me the chills.
Who's that, honey? Who is Valerie talking about?
Oh dear, it's Julian, my very good friend. Remember I told you about her earlier. That's who she's talking about. And what is it about her that gives you the chills? You think I didn't notice your attitude towards her, when she said hello to you, right? What was that about?
But Mommy, I greeted her, and also replied to her compliments. I didn't do anything.
Oh really? I don't know where you learned that from, but it's definitely not good. Do you know she also has a daughter like you?
Hey honey, please take it easy. You know Valerie too well. She wouldn't do that if she didn't feel something odd about it.
Oh, so now you're supporting the bad thing she did, right? In fact, I'm done here.
She stormed out of the dining room, while her husband and daughter watched surprised.
What just happened?
Daddy, I didn't.
It's okay Valerie, please go to your room when you're done. I'll join you later, okay? What was that all about, Vicky? Why did you walk out on us like that, and why this behavior towards Valerie?
I didn't like the fact that you're siding with Valerie for the wrong thing she did, instead of correcting her.
Is that why you walked out of the dinner we were having as a family? Do you know how surprised and disappointed Valerie feels about your sudden attitude? All because of a friend. At least, you should have waited to hear what your daughter has to say. Maybe there's a reason behind her attitude towards your friend. Valerie has never misbehaved around anyone before. Don't you think there's more to this?
I'm sorry I overreacted. I allowed my emotions to rule my sense of reasoning. Julian has been through a lot, and I didn't want anything that would hurt her feelings.
No dear, you have to apologize to Valerie. I believe she's more hurt than I am, and please, let this not repeat itself again.
Valerie lost her appetite, and couldn't eat anymore because of what her mother did. She cleared the dining and went to her room. She lay on her bed thinking about her mother's attitude towards her. She found it absurd, because she had never seen her mother behave in such a manner before.
Can I talk to you? Val, I'm sorry about what happened. I hope you're not angry with your mom. I know she overreacted, but hey, I believe she has realized her mistake. Forgive her, okay?
I'm not angry, Daddy. Mom didn't give me a chance to tell her what I noticed about her friend. She just got angry and left.
What did you notice about her friend?
Daddy, I saw her looking at Mommy in a bad way, and even after Mommy gave her some provisions, she hugged Mommy but rolled her eyes behind her, like she wasn't appreciating.
Did you tell your mom?
No, Daddy. That was what I was about to tell her before she got angry.
I see.
And Daddy, that's not all. I saw her hiding money in her bra and trouser waist.
You mean you saw her stealing money in the store?
Yes, Daddy, and it wasn't just once, but severally.
This is serious. Did anyone see her stealing the money apart from you?
I don't know, Daddy, but I suspected that Tracy knew, because of the way she looked at Aunt Julian when she was leaving.
That's all right, I'll find out myself, but for now, don't tell anyone, including your mom, until I say so, okay?
Thanks, Daddy, for believing me.
It's all right, sweetheart, I know you'll never lie about something like this. Now let's pray before you sleep.
Okay, Daddy.
Heavenly Father, as this day comes to an end, we come to you with hearts full of gratitude. Thank you for your guidance, protection, and the blessings you have provided for us. Lord, your word reminds us in Psalm 4:8, in peace we will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make us dwell in safety. We place our trust in you tonight, knowing that you are our refuge and strength. We bring our burdens to you, as you have said in Matthew 11:28, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. We surrender all our worries and fears into your hands. Fill our hearts with your peace and renew our strength for tomorrow. Lord, your promise in Proverbs 3:24 gives us comfort. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. May your peace surround us and our loved ones as we rest tonight. Thank you for your unending love and protection. Watch over us through the night, and let your presence guide our dreams. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Now close your eyes and sleep, you're going to school tomorrow.
Thanks, Daddy. Good night.
Good night.
Very early the next morning, Valerie was woken by a peck on her forehead. She opened her eyes to see her mother smiling down at her.
Good morning.
Morning, dear. Hope you slept well. Valerie, I'm sorry about my attitude yesterday. I guess I overreacted.
It's okay, Mommy. I'm not angry with you. Where's Daddy?
He's in the room, still lying down.
All right, I want him to drop me off at school today.
Sure, he also made mention of something like that. Go and take your bath while I prepare breakfast.
Okay, Mom. Good morning, Daddy.
Hey, sweetheart. I guess you slept well last night.
Yes, Daddy. Please can you drop me off at school? I'm already getting late.
Her father laughed and brought out the car key from his pocket.
That's what I'm about to do, dear. Let's go.
They got to the school gate within minutes, and Valerie came out of the car and said goodbye to her father as she ran to join her classmates.
Now, I'll have to find out everything Valerie told me. And I just hope it's not true, because I won't take it easy on both Vicky and her friend.
Hey honey, you're back so soon. I'm about to step out. I need to go to the store. Some of my goods are coming in today, and I need to be there to see for myself. I'll be early, okay? Don't miss me much.
All right, dear. See you later. Now it's time to find out the truth.
He opened his wardrobe and brought out a small bag that looked like a box. He opened it and brought out a phone. He switched it on, entered the password, and then scrolled through some videos. He got to the recent one and clicked on play. He was not surprised at what he saw in the video, because he knew that Valerie wasn't lying.
Vicky will never learn. I've warned her severally about her friend, but she wouldn't listen. Maybe this would convince her.
He dropped the device on the bed. Vicky got to her store and was surprised to see her friend standing outside with her sales girls. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Tracy and Sonia greeted her, and took her bag from her. They collected the keys to the store and went in, to begin the day's work, while Vicky walked up to Julian, her friend, who stood there smiling. Julian dear, how come you're here so early?
I wasn't doing anything at home, so I decided to come early to help out with your sales.
Oh, that's thoughtful of you, thanks dear, I'll really appreciate an extra hand, because my goods are coming in today.
Oh, that's nice, business is really going well for you.
My sister, it's God, he has been really good to me.
That's great, thank God for you, dear.
This woman is not a good person, see the way she looked at Madam just now.
Sonia, this one is small, if you see the way she looked at Madam yesterday. You won't believe it, I don't know why, but I'm having a bad feeling about this woman, merely looking at her, you can tell she's not a good person. I saw her stealing money yesterday, she didn't remit some of the money from the things she sold yesterday.
What, you mean she stole from Madam yesterday? Who would believe that she could do such a thing?
My dear, they don't write it on the forehead. We just have to be careful, because it seems like we now have another worker, this one that she came early today.
I just hope we don't get into trouble because of her.
Nestor, what's up? You came late today again as usual.
Nestor didn't say anything, he just rubbed his head, sat down on his seat, and watched as Valerie rounded up what she was doing with their classmate.
What happened? You're quiet today. Did someone offend you?
I'm all right, just a bit hungry.
Is that why you're looking like a child whose favorite toys were snatched from him? I've told you severally to always carry extra snacks whenever you're going for your early morning practice, but you wouldn't listen.
There's no way I can do that. That's why I have you.
Valerie shook her head and opened her bag. She brought out some snacks that she brought, and gave them to Nestor.
I know I can always count on you, Val. You're my lifesaver.
A few hours later, they were done with class and were on break. Valerie went to the restroom and met Mirabelle and her friends there. She waited outside for them to finish up, because she knew that Mirabelle never liked her.
Babe, your rival is outside waiting for us to come out.
Ask her to come in, there's enough room here for everyone.
Valerie, you can come in, there's enough space inside, unless you want to stand here the whole day.
Don't worry, I'm not in a hurry, I'll wait till you girls are done.
Suit yourself.
Yes, can I help you? And why are you standing so close?
You think you're the smartest or decent girl in this school, right? Well, I'll prove you and everyone wrong, just wait and watch how I expose you to the whole school. And as for Nestor, he's mine, stay away from him if you know what's good for you.
Well, Mirabelle, I don't have to think of anything because I don't really care what you or anyone say or think about me. Because your opinion doesn't matter the slightest to me. And as for Nestor, I owe you no explanation, and please stop imagining things because the Nestor that I know would never stoop so low to have anything with you. And let this be the last time you'll ever approach me in such a manner again, else, I won't be this kind again.
Don't worry, you'll hear from me soon.
And I'll be waiting, Mirabelle. And make sure you hurry up.
I thought that girl was easy prey, I didn't know she's got fire underneath her calm nature.
Don't worry, I know how to deal with her type. Valerie was so angry, she didn't hear Nestor calling her. While she was walking fast to her class, she walked past him and went straight to sit on her chair. Some of her classmates who were still in class were surprised at her countenance, because they had never seen Valerie in such a mood before. It was either she was smiling or laughing, but not frowning or angry.
What happened to Valerie? Is she alright?
I don't think so, she looks upset, maybe someone has really done something wrong to her.
Hey, What's up with you? I was calling you earlier, but you walked past me like you didn't see me. And why do you look so upset? What happened? Common Valerie. Don't be angry with me. I only went to do what coach asked me to do in the guys' locker room. There's no way you can go there with me. Val, I'm sorry. Stop being angry. I'm not used to seeing you like this.
I'm not angry with you, Nestor. I'm not just happy. Something got me upset, but I'll get over it.
Valerie, who got you angry? Valerie, who got you so angry that made you ignore me the way you did?
Nestor, please, I'm all right. Nobody got me angry. I was only upset about something, that's all.
It's all right. Come, let's go to the field. I need to see coach. Something is bothering me, and I really need to discuss it with coach.
What is it, Nestor? What's bothering you?
It's nothing serious. I just want to ask him something.
Nestor went to his locker, he opened it and brought out a very beautiful handband. He hid it, and made sure that Valerie or anyone else didn't see it, before putting it in his pocket.
Nestor, are you sure everything is fine with you? All right, let's go.
If I didn't know these two very well, I would have said there's something between them.
Honestly, they make a good pair.
Nestor, look, coach is over there. Let's walk fast to catch up with him before he leaves.
If only you know how much you mean to me.
Nestor, what are you doing? Come on, let's go.
Julian, thanks for coming. In fact, I believe it was God that made you come today. If not, I wonder how I would have coped.
It's nothing, Susan. I'm glad I could help in my own little way, and I've decided to keep coming, since I don't have anything doing for now.
Oh, that would be great. At least I'll have someone I can gist with. Ma'am, someone is seeking your attention,
Sonia said, and continued with what she was doing. Valerie's mother left immediately, and went to attend to the customer who wanted to see her, leaving her drink with Aunt Julian.
Careless woman, you're making everything so easy for me. I'll make sure I deal with you slowly, that way, nobody will suspect me.
She slowly brought out a piece of paper containing some white substance. She looked around and saw that nobody was watching. She opened Valerie's mother's drink, and added half of the substance in the drink. She shook the bottle, and made sure the substance was well incorporated with the drink, before dropping it on the small table, where Valerie's mother keeps her stock books. She kept the remaining substance, and cleaned her hands on her top.
This is how I'll be feeding you this poison little by little, till it finally eats you up.
Oh dear, sorry I kept you waiting. It's one of my big customers. He wanted to find out something, that was why he asked to see me.
She stood and took her drink from the table. She was about drinking it, when Tracy came and gave her a list of what a customer wanted.
Tracy, what's this? Why are you giving me this list?
Ma'am, look at the prices attached to each goods that was listed. It doesn't correspond to ours.
These customers are funny. How can they expect me to sell these goods in such prices? I didn't even buy it with such amount. Please return the list, and ask the person to go back and rewrite the list. Let them know that the prices of things has added.
Okay, ma'am. Funny customer.
Don't mind them, dear.
Take your drink, dear. Ma'am, the customer said you should come. She doesn't believe me when I told her what you said.
It's all right, tell her I'm coming. Excuse me, Julian, let me attend to my customer.
I don't know who's playing tricks with me, but you must drink from this.
That woman is so funny. She didn't believe Tracy when she told her what I said. I had to repeat everything to her again before she agreed.
That's how some of them behave.
She took a sip from her drink. Valerie's mother did same, she took her drink from the table and drank from it. Aunt Julian watched and smiled mischievously.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Hey Nestor, how are you?
I'm fine, Coach. I just wanted to know if it's still possible for the deal to pull through.
Yes, Nestor, it will pull through. I spoke with one of the officials earlier today. They are the ones who are in a hurry to pull it through, so don't worry. It will be my pride and honor to see it pull through.
Thank you, sir. I'll forever be grateful to you for this. I promise I won't disappoint you.
I know that already, and I'm proud to be your coach. Alright then, I need to be somewhere else right now. We'll see during training tomorrow.
Yes, yes, yes. Good God. Thank you for you have done it again. May your name be praised.
It seems I'm missing out on something. Tell me, what's making you so happy like this? Why are you so happy, and what did you tell Coach that made him look so proud of you? You know you can be a lot of things at a time, but I've never seen you so happy and grateful about something. You even raised your face to the sky, and I can swear you said a short prayer. Tell me, Nestor, what's up?
Nestor didn't want to tell her anything yet. He wanted it to be a surprise when he was sure the deal had pulled through, so he cooked up a lie immediately.
Oh well, I suggested our next competition. It was something we needed, and I was able to figure out a solution. That was why he was happy with me.
Are you sure there's nothing more? Then why were you so happy?
Common Val, you ask so many questions. I was happy because, for the first time, the coach bought my idea, and it felt so good. You know how strict he can be, so it meant a lot to me when he bought my idea.
It's alright, I'm happy you're making an impact on your team, and for the first time, I saw the coach feeling pleased with you. That's a plus for you, Nestor. I think it's time for us to get back to class. The break is almost over.
Valerie, I have something for you.
Oh really, what's that?
Nestor smiled, put his hand in his right pocket, and brought out a beautiful handband. At first, he was skeptical about it, because he didn't know if Valerie would like it, but the expression on Valerie's face gave him reason to breathe properly, because he saw happiness in her eyes.
Wow, Nestor, this is so beautiful. My name is even written on it. Thanks, I already like it a lot.
Valerie said happily, as she waited for Nestor to put it in her hand. Nestor was so happy, and he wore the band in her right hand.
Thanks, Nestor, I'll always put it on. This means so much to me.
Valerie, I wanted you to have this handband. It is more like a promising band. I just want you to know that no matter what, or where I'll be, I'll always remember you, and will be there for you.
Nestor, are you going somewhere?
No, Valerie, it's just a promise I'm making to you. See, I also have mine,
he said, showing Valerie his left wrist. Valerie saw that it was the same color, and his name was written on it as well. She also noticed that her name was written on the inner part of the handband. She looked at the one she was wearing and saw his name on the inner part of it too. She smiled, and then looked at him in the eyes.
I'll always cherish this, Nestor, I promise.
Let's go back inside. I believe the break is over.
First, to get to class, I will eat the snacks that are in my locker.
They started running and laughing, while Nestor chased after her, laughing too. All this while, Mirabelle and her friends stood in one of the empty classes watching Nestor and Valerie. All her friends could feel her anger and jealousy, because it was written all over her. Mirabelle looked like she was suffocating. She wasn't aware that she held her breath for more than a minute.
Babe, what's wrong with you? Calm down. Nestor is not the only fine guy in this school.
Let him be, you can get any other guy of your choice. Nestor is the only one I want, and he is my choice. Nobody else. Whatever. I won't be a part of whatever you're planning. I've got better things to do than this. Valerie's father sat in the parlor going through some fashion magazines, while he waited for his wife and daughter to come home. He couldn't wait for his wife to see the clips on the CCTV he installed in her store, and to also tell her some few words about her attitude towards their daughter. He took a look at his wristwatch and saw that it was almost time for closing hour, and he promised to pick Valerie up from school. He went to his room to get his car key, but couldn't find it where he thought he had kept it. He searched around, but still couldn't find it. He went back to the parlor to check if it was there, but still, he couldn't find it there either. At this time, he was already feeling frustrated. He went back to the room and searched again, but this time, he flung the duvet off the bed and paused, when he heard a loud sound on the floor. He turned round to see what made the sound, only to discover that it was the device that was connected to the CCTV that fell on the floor, after smashing the wall.
Oh no.
He bent over to pick it up. He looked at it carefully, and saw that the screen had been condemned. He felt so bad, and blamed himself for being so careless.
What do I do now? Vicky will never believe me without evidence.
Then it occurred to him that he kept the car key in his pocket. He touched his left pocket, and felt the key in it. He hissed and murmured under his breath.
Can't you just say I'm here, or just make a sound? Now see what you've made me do.
Julian, did you hear what I said?
Oh, sorry dear, I didn't hear you, my mind drifted off.
What's the matter, Julian? You look troubled. What's bothering you?
Dear, I'm worried about my daughter's education. She's just at home doing nothing, while her mates are in school studying. Honestly, I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm a bad mother.
Don't worry, soon you'll be settled, I promise.
Thank you so much, Vicky. I don't know what I would have done without you.
It's all right, dear. What are friends for? All right, I was saying you should take whatever you want before you leave, and also take some more beverages for Queen. Tell her I can't wait to see her. She happily handed her another envelope with money in it.
Oh, Vicky, you're doing too much for me already. Thank you so much, dear. I don't even know what to say anymore.
It's nothing, dear. I know you would do the same for me if I were in your shoes.
I'll never forget everything you've done for me, Vicky. You're my godsend. Thank you so much.
That's okay. I'll need to leave early so that I can go to the market to get some things. I need to prepare my husband's favorite meal. He came back yesterday surprising Valerie and me.
Wow, that's nice. It's been a long time since I saw him. How is he doing?
Oh, he's fine and handsome.
You this Vicky, you will not change. I remember that's one of the qualities that got you attracted to him.
Yes, it's the face that attract before any other thing. They both burst into another round of laughter, attracting Tracy and Sonia, who were busy attending to customers.
You this woman, I'm not sure you'll ever change from being naughty.
I can't, my sister. That's one sweet part of me that makes him happy. My dear, I have to get going before it gets late. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Hope you'll come around. And don't forget to take whatever you want, okay? Valerie's mother hugged her goodbye. She called her sales girls and gave them some generous tips for a job well done for the day, and also instructed them to take care of the store, and also assist Aunt Julian with whatever she wanted. Aunt Julian stood at the entrance, and watched as Valerie's mother drove off, and the moment she saw that the car was no more in view, she turned and hissed, as she walked into the store to get her bag.
Tracy, come here fast.
Tracy, I think Miss Snatcher is calling you. I heard her call your name.
I heard it too, but I won't answer. See the way she ordered me like she's the owner of this store. Even the madam whom we work for has respect for us, and doesn't order us like Miss Snatcher just did. No, I won't give her that opportunity to order me around.
What if tomorrow she reports to Madam that you refused to answer her call?
I'll deny it. I'll simply tell Madam that I didn't hear her call my name. Oh really, you'll deny it, right? Let's wait for tomorrow then. Sonia, go in and put together everything that's on this list, and be fast about it. This woman is a greedy fellow, an opportunist, everything she's taking is more than $200. What a world.
She watched Sonia package everything in a big bag. Aunt Julian could see the hatred Tracy had for her, and saw that she wasn't pleased with the things she had taken. She looked at the bag and realized that she must have taken too much, so she asked Sonia to drop some items, and took the remaining one.
Take it to the road and find a taxi for me.
Okay, ma'am.
If only Madam knew who you are.
Valerie's father got to the school on time to pick her up. He thought about what to do with the device that got broken, while he waited for her in the car.
Hey, what happened?
My dad, he's at the school gate, and I wouldn't want him to see me holding hands with you.
Oh, I see. But why? He knows me, and he also knows how close we are.
I know, but like I said, I don't want him to see me holding hands with you. I don't have the strength for questions. I know my dad, he will not be happy about it.
That's okay. I understand. Let me walk you to the car.
Daddy, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hey Nestor, how are you?
He extended his hand for a handshake. Nestor shook his hand and replied to him, as a warm feeling went through him.
Good, it's nice to see you again. Shall we?
Yes, Daddy.
She went around to sit at the front, while Nestor stood watching. Valerie's father opened the car door and paused.
Hey Nestor, why don't you join us? Let me drop you off.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
He sat at the back behind the driver's seat. The ride home was a quiet one, only soft music and a faint sound from Valerie's father could be heard, as he was humming along with the music. They got to Nestor's house, and he parked in front of the gate.
Alright Nestor, see you tomorrow.
Valerie's father said, as Nestor alighted from the car.
Bye, Nestor. See you tomorrow, and make sure you don't come late to school, almighty footballer.
Thank you, sir. And yes, ma'am. See you.
A few minutes later, Valerie and her father were already at their house, but still sitting in the car. Her father looked at her and smiled.
Valerie, I've always known you to be truthful and upright. I never doubted you when you said those things about your mother's friend. But like you know, I love doing my things with evidence.
But Dad, what I said was the truth. I never lied about any of the things I said.
I know dear, I'm not saying you lied. I'm only trying to let you know that I saw everything.
Really? How?
I installed a CCTV in your mother's store, but I guess she forgot that I did, so I went to check it out, and saw everything myself. And it was just as you said. But there's a problem. I mistakenly broke the device, while I was looking for the car key to come pick you up, and it's broken. I need to fix it before we tell your mom and show her evidence.
That's true, Daddy. Mommy would never believe us without evidence. But I'm grateful and happy that there's evidence, as long as the device can be fixed.
Yes, at least we have something to show as proof. Let's go in. I bet your mom is around doing some culinary work in the kitchen.
Mummy, who owns this bag?
It's your father's father that owns it. Come on, shut up your big mouth and bring it inside. Good for nothing girl.
Mommy, please come and help me put it on my head. I can't carry it alone. This woman has gone to pack someone's goods. She has seen where she'll be taking advantage, and she doesn't want to cool down. God sees me, my hands are clean. Mummy, this bag is heavy, what's inside?
Aunt Julian ignored her, as she was busy counting the money she had stolen again.
This is just the beginning. By the time I'm done with my plans, I'll be the one boasting, while you decay in the grave.
Mommy, why are you smiling? Is there something you're not sharing with me?
When did I start sharing my thoughts with you? Queen, don't give me reasons to do the unthinkable to you. Now open that bag and bring out the items, keep each one where it's supposed to be, and be fast about it.
Queen did as she was told, but was surprised at the amount of things that were in the bag.
Mummy, did Aunt Vicky give you all this stuffs? Because this must have cost a lot. I wonder how much she makes from her business, if she can give you this much.
Queen kept crying, while her mother stood up to use the restroom, and left her handbag behind. She stood up quietly, opened her mother's bag, and took the envelope that Valerie's mother gave her. She opened it, and took almost half of the money that was inside, and quickly went back to the position she was in, after she had returned the envelope from where she had taken it. A few weeks later, Aunt Julian had become a regular at Valerie's mother's store, and she had successfully added more of her substance to Vicky's drinks, and sometimes her food, and she had started feeling the effects.
I don't feel alright, I've been feeling very weak for almost a week now.
Oh, sorry dear, I guess it's stress. It happens sometimes. Why don't you take a rest?
I think you're right, but I have to see the doctor for some diagnoses, to be sure of what I'm dealing with.
There's no need for that. I believe all you need is rest, and I do feel the same way sometimes. I can help you with some home remedies. It helped me recover fast.
Alright, I'll try it. I hope it works for me too.
I'll bring it tomorrow. Don't worry, you'll be fine once you drink from it.
Thank you.
She turned to look at the sales girls. Tracy was attending to a customer, while Sonia was busy with something else.
Soon, all these will be mine, including your husband, and your home. I'm sorry Vicky, I can't keep eating from the crumbs on your table forever. It's time you take a bow.
Sir, I'm sorry, I don't know how it got so damaged. I told my boys not to touch it, but they disobeyed me. I'm sorry, sir.
Sorry. Did you say sorry? How do you expect me to get the information I wanted from this device? I needed this fixed properly. That was why I brought it to you. But you ended up damaging it, to the point I lost everything recorded in it. How do you expect me to come up with what I needed from this?
Sir, please, I am sorry. I know I have done damage to whatever information you needed from this device. I take credit for everything. Please, sir, forgive me. I'll replace it before the week runs out, and also make sure to find a way to get whatever information you needed from it.
Don't worry about it, the deed has been done.
Daddy, what happened? Why do you look so unhappy?
But her father couldn't say anything, as he was still very upset. She started having a bad feeling that something was wrong, and she attempted to go in to ask what happened, and why her father was so angry, but her father stopped her, and asked her not to bother.
Let it be Valerie. The device is ruined, and there's nothing we can do about it. All the proof we have is gone. I guess we just have to look for a way to fix another CCTV in the store.
So what do we do? Are we just going to let everything go just like that? How do we tell Mummy what her friend did?
Hey dear, don't feel bad, we will figure a way out, okay? Now get in the car, let's go home. I believe your mom is already at home.
Daddy, concerning Mommy, I noticed she has been weak for some days. Sometimes I see her holding her stomach like someone who's in pain, and then she'll stop. Whenever I ask her, she'll say she's fine. But I sure she's not.
Yes, that's true. She has been complaining about her health recently. I've asked her to go to the hospital, but she's been adamant about it. I guess I'll have to take her myself.
They got home, and were surprised to see the entrance to their house wide open. Valerie and her father rushed out of the car and walked towards the door slowly. Her father looked around in search of the security, but couldn't find him. He then asked Valerie to stay behind him. They heard voices as they got close to the door, and were able to recognize the voice of their security man. They walked in and were surprised to see Aunt Julian. They looked beside her and saw Vicky sitting down on the three-sitter cushion, looking so weak.
Mummy.
She ran to hold her mother, while her father stood still looking at Aunt Julian suspiciously.
Welcome, sir. What are you doing here, and what happened to my wife?
We were at the store, and she was complaining about being weak for some days. I told her that what she needed was rest. She agreed and decided to take a nap, but when a customer who needed her attention came, she could not stand up from her seat. We tried to wake her up, but we couldn't, so I decided to bring her home.
Go and open the gate. I'm taking her to the hospital right now.
Please, let me come with you. Vicky is like a sister to me, and I want to be with her at this moment.
Vicky is not your sister. If she was, you wouldn't do anything that would hurt her. I don't want to meet you here when I come back.
Valerie's father walked past her immediately and went to hold his wife. He asked the security man to open the gate, and he rushed her to the hospital.
Madam, please take your leave now. I want to lock the gate.
Okay, I'm already leaving. Why did Daniel talk to me in such a manner, and why did he look at me suspiciously? Could it be that he's suspecting me? No, there's no way he would. He has not been to the store since he returned from his trip. I'll have to do something about him fast. I can't risk any loose ends.
Doctor, how is my wife? Please talk to me.
Please calm down, Mr. Daniel. We tried all we could, but we lost her. Please take heart.
No, it can't be.
Honey, remember our first date, the little things that made us laugh, and how we became so close? Do you still remember how scared you were when we rode on a horse together on the beach, and you swore never to ride one again? Do you remember your favorite night, the night when I confessed my feelings to you, and told you that I love you? Do you remember? Please answer me, Vicky, tell me you remember everything. I hope you also remember you promised you would never leave me. You said it would be you and I till forever, Vicky. Do you remember? Come on, Vicky, answer me, say something to me, please.
Nestor, my mom has left me.
All this while, Aunt Julian was in her house feeling restless. She kept pacing up and down with one hand on her waist, and the other one holding her phone. Queen kept looking at her, and wondered what could have happened.
Mommy, what's the matter? You've been like this since you came. Did anything happen?
Aunt Julian ignored her, as her thoughts were somewhere else.
I don't like it when I'm left in the dark. I wonder what's going on at the hospital, and it better be what I planned. I just had to do it. I couldn't risk being caught.
What did you do, Mommy? I hope it's not something messy.
What are you doing here, and how long have you been here?
The last time I checked, I lived here, and secondly, you came in and met me sitting here, and I've been asking you what the matter was, but you were carried away by your thoughts. What's the problem, Mommy? What did you do? I must find out what crime you have committed this time again.
She tiptoed to the door and overheard her mother's conversation.
What, poisoned her friend?
She quickly tiptoed back to her seat and pretended like nothing happened, but deep inside, she became terrified of her mother.
Oh, Thank you, wise one. I know I can count on you for anything. I'll come and get it tomorrow, and then we will discuss more. Thank you. Now, it's time to take over what I've always wanted. Daniel, by this time tomorrow, you'll be in my arms while I console you. Queen, I bought something for you. It's inside my bag. Bring the bag and let me give it to you.
Okay.
She brought the bag to her mother. Aunt Julian opened the bag and brought out a pack of Queen's favorite chocolate.
Here, this is for you.
Mommy, I don't feel like eating chocolate today. I've been having running stomachs since morning.
Seriously?
Yes.
Then keep it till when you're fine, then you can eat it. Alright, I need to go and freshen up. I've got a long day tomorrow.
God, please, let it not be what I'm thinking. I hope Aunt Vicky and her family are alright, because I don't trust my mom. I know what she can do, especially when she's jealous.
Aunt Julian came out of the bathroom to get her bag from the room, and saw the chocolate she gave to Queen on the table. She looked at it and saw that it wasn't opened. She was surprised, because she knew how much Queen loved eating chocolate.
What's wrong with this girl? I hope she's not sick. Because I don't have money to waste on drugs. Queen.
Yes, Mommy, you called. Do you need anything?
Queen, are you alright? I thought you were joking when you refused to eat this chocolate because you said you had running stomach. I was surprised to see it still here on the table. Come here, let me take a look at you.
Queen went closer, feeling a bit scared. Her mother was unable to notice it, as she was overwhelmed with concern for her daughter. She touched Queen's forehead to check her temperature, but it was normal. She looked at Queen with questions in her eyes, and Queen understood and answered her immediately.
I took paracetamol, that's why my temperature is normal.
That's good. It seems today is my lucky day. This is one of the best days of my life.
How do you mean, Mom? Is it because of the chocolate, or there's something else?
Oh yes, dear, today has been a great day for me. I was able to achieve my aim, and soon I'll be.
Continue, Mommy, soon you'll be what?
I'll be inside.
How's Aunt Vicky and her family?
Aunt Julian became angry, and threw her bag at Queen, who dodged it, and it landed on the floor.
Queen, are you nuts? Are you accusing me of murdering my friend?
What, Aunt Vicky dead? Mommy, you, Aunt Vicky. Are you sure you?
Oh, shut up, Queen, and stop pointing fingers at me. I was going to tell you, but I forgot. The poison must have done its work, and I believe she's where she ought to be right now. Farewell, sister, and thanks for making it easier for me.
Mom, how can you be so calm and happy, knowing that your friend is no more? What kind of a friend are you?
What made you think I'm not sad? I've been crying since. In fact, I'm even more worried about her husband and daughter. I wonder how they'll cope without her.
Oh no, Mummy, you're not sad. I just saw you humming a song happily some minutes ago, and just now, you were smiling at whatever you were thinking. Oh God, let whoever is responsible for Aunt Vicky's death not know peace. Let the person suffer terribly and confess of her crime, before dying a shameful death. Let the person not.
Oh, shut up that large mouth of yours and stop swearing in my house. What's your problem? So I should put a playing card on my forehead to alert everyone that Vicky is no more. Or you expect me to start rolling on the floor to announce it to you? Because you're what, Almighty Queen? Now listen to me very carefully. Let this be the last time you question me about anything, and don't ever open that mouth of yours to lay curses on anyone in this house. Do you hear me? I said. Do you hear me?
Queen couldn't say a word. She looked at her mother in disgust, and walked out of the house to sit on the bench outside, crying, and wondering why her mother was so wicked.
I'll make sure I frustrate your plans. I won't let you hurt this family again. Daddy, I will be in my room. I'm tired and need to rest.
All right, dear, get some rest. I'll check on you much later, okay? She's all I've got now. I don't even know how she's feeling, because I haven't dared to ask her anything, in order not to hurt her. She was so angry with me. When I opted for autopsy on my wife, she got so worked up that I should allow her mother to rest, and not cause her more pain.
And you agreed?
I had to listen to her. I couldn't bear the pains in her eyes. Valerie was in so much pain. I was scared of losing her also.
If I were you, I would have conducted the autopsy without her knowing. That way, you would be sure of what led to your wife's demise.
That's true, but it's all good. All I want right now is her happiness and nothing more.
What are you doing in my mother's kitchen? Who asked you to come in here, and how dare you touch my mother's utensils?
She raged at the top of her voice, attracting her father and his friends, including Queen, who had been watching her mother's movement till she entered the kitchen.
Valerie dear, I wanted to prepare something for you and your father.
And who asked you to do that? Why can't you just be a guest and stay that way? Please leave there now.
She left the kitchen with her head bowed in shame.
This is part of what you get for killing your friend.
She watched her mother walk out of the house. Valerie poured everything Aunt Julian had prepared in a waste bag and left, while her father locked the kitchen, and asked that no one should go there. Queen rushed outside to meet her mother, but she was nowhere to be found. She asked the security man, and was told that her mother had already left.
What kind of a mother do I have? She left without thinking of how I'll get home. Thank God I came with the money I took from her bag the other day, else, I would have been stranded.
Back at her house, Aunt Julian flung her bag the moment she entered her house, and started pacing up and down. Fuming with anger, she would sit down and stand up almost immediately, because of everything that happened, and what Valerie and her father said to her kept playing in her mind.
No, I won't let you go free after embarrassing me like that. Imagine me, Julian. No, Valerie, you have touched me where you were not supposed to, and now, your hands will be cut off.
She stormed into her room, and came out with a small piece of nylon containing tiny black seeds. She looked at it, feeling confident with a wicked smile on her face, as she remembered the instructions given by the herbalist.
I wanted to wait a little longer before I use this, but you pushed me, Valerie. You think you're smart, but I'll show you how small and vulnerable you are. By this time tomorrow, your father will be mine, and I shall use him to get whatever I want, including everything that belonged to your mother. Then, we shall see who has the upper hands.
She wrapped the piece of nylon and kept it in her bag, as she sat down. A few minutes later, Queen got to the house, and met her mother busy with her phone. She got angry and asked her mother why she left without her, but Aunt Julian pretended like she didn't hear her daughter say anything, and continued with what she was doing on her phone.
Mommy, I'm asking you a question and you're ignoring me. You knew I had no money on me, yet you left without me.
So how did you get home? Tell me, how did you get home? Oh, you think I didn't know that you took money from my bag some weeks ago? Look at you, it's as if you don't know the kind of mother you have. Don't dare me, Queen. I saw the look on your face when Valerie and her father were busy embarrassing me. You were smiling instead of defending me. No problem, Queen, I know exactly how to handle you, but rest for now, your time will come.
Madam, please leave now. The boss has warned me not to allow you into this house again. You pushed me to the ground the last time, taking advantage of my age. Fine, no problem. But if you don't leave now, I'll use my strength on you.
You can't provoke me to speak. I won't fall for this, or I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
She gave the security man a sharp warning look, hoping it would discourage him from carrying out his threat. She focused on knocking on the door, hoping Valerie's father would be the one to answer. Julian had already prepared herself before leaving her house. She had placed some tiny seeds under her tongue, knowing that the first person she spoke to would automatically fall under her spell.
Yes, who is it?
She heard Valerie's father's voice from inside and smiled. When he opened the door, he was surprised to see Julian standing there so early.
Yes, Julian. What do you want?
Good morning, Daniel. I hope you slept well last night.
Hi, Julian. Please, come in.